Rishi Sunak and Sajid Javid have both quit the cabinet in a devastating blow for Boris Johnson that risks ending his premiership. The Chancellor and Health Secretary attacked their boss's conduct in office, warning there was a need for change at the top. There has been mounting pressure on Mr. Johnson over the past days after it emerged he had appointed Tory MP Chris Pincher to a key welfare position in government despite being aware of specific allegations of sexual assault against him. Furious backbench Conservatives had been demanding members of the Prime Minister's top team resign in a bid to force out the Tory leader. In his letter of resignation, Mr. Sunak said, "The public rightly expect government to be conducted properly, competently and seriously," adding, "I believe these standards are worth fighting for and that is why I am resigning." Meanwhile, Mr. Javid wrote, "We may not have always been popular, but we have been competent in acting in the national interest. Sadly, in the current circumstances, the public are concluding that we are now neither." In a TV interview, conducted just moments before the resignations were confirmed, the Prime Minister apologized for hiring Mr. Pincher to his government role. He said, "I think it was a mistake and I apologize for it. In hindsight, it was the wrong thing to do. I apologize to everybody who has been badly affected by it. I want to make absolutely clear that there's no place in this government for anybody who is predatory or who abuses their position of power." The latest crisis to engulf the Prime Minister comes less than a month after he survived a confidence vote against him. The Conservative leader survived despite 41% of his MPs voting against him. Under party rules, another vote against Mr. Johnson cannot be organised for a year. Critics of the Prime Minister hope mass resignations from government will help force an end to the current leadership. Shrugging off the resignations, Brexit Opportunities Minister Mr. RISHI told Channel 4, "It's the Prime Minister who has a mandate from the British people and then he appoints a cabinet, and some people don't want to serve it in anymore, but they are eminently replaceable." Responding to the resignations of Mr. Sunak and Mr. Javid, Labour's Sir Keir Starmer said, "After all the sleaze, the scandals and the failure, it's clear that this government is now collapsing.